Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can use your chipboard pieces, your plain chipboard pieces that are as boring as can be, and how to create your own very, very simply. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get your chipboard piece. I'm just using tags. I pop out the center, and then you can use any kind of adhesive. You can do it any way you want. You can use some Mod Podge and brush it on, or you can use your Xyron sticker maker. Today I'm choosing to use my Xyron sticker maker, and what you do is you take the top part, the part that you want the paper to be on, and flip it over and put it in. I'm going to go ahead and do both of these here just to kind of give you an idea. And then just run it through. And what you want to do is you want to rub these down kind of hard a little bit, just to make sure that you can get enough sticky on there so that your paper will stick nice and well. And then very carefully peel that off, and I don't know if you can see that, but you can see that the adhesive is sticking. So now it's all covered with the adhesive. Now this is a great way to use your scraps. These are just two little scrap pieces that I have here. And you just attach it. It's okay if it goes over off the edges. I'll show you why in a minute. And again, just rub it down. Make sure it sticks nice and well. And then you can get your X-Acto knife. You flip this over. Get your little X-Acto knife. Or if you want to use a pair of scissors, that's fine too. I'm not very, very good with the knife, but it doesn't have to be perfect, and I'll show you why here in just a second. These just come right off. See? Now if you can tell, the edges are a little rough. That's where your sanding block comes in. You use the coarsest side, which on this is the Memory Maker's one. You use the coarsest side, and you just sand it down. And you're going to do that to all the edges. And don't do what I just did and go back and forth. You just go down. Because if you come up, what you're going to do is you're going to unstick the paper from your chipboard, and it's going to be very difficult to get it back down. So you just do this all the way around until you are satisfied. You might get a few little extra pieces there. It's not a big deal. Okay, now let's not forget that center. This is the tricky part, but you can do it. Just very carefully go around that center. And if the center hole isn't perfect, it's okay, because you're going to add ribbon anyway. But there's your center. And then the edges still look a little bare, so all you have to do is you just get some ink. My favorite is the Color Box little cat's eye things. Get that, and you just ink up the edges. Real easy. See? And then I also want to put something down here in the middle just to kind of take care of the separation there. So I'm going to use these little zots, my zot dots, and stick it to the back of my ribbon here. Where'd they go? There they are. Stick it down. Now you can cut these off, or what I like to do is I like to wrap it around the back. Get that off. I like to wrap it around the back. If it's going to go on a page, it doesn't matter if it's wrapped around the back. You can also do that with the paper. I just wouldn't suggest it though. You get a much cleaner look this way, believe it or not. There's your tag, and then all you need to do is pass your ribbon through, and you are good to go. simple as that. And the other tag is the same thing with just a full piece. Again, you just put it down, rub it really well. Again, you can use scissors or you can use the craft knife. Just depends whatever you are more comfortable with. I kind of like this tag better just because it doesn't have the rounded edge on the top. They're kind of all straight edges, so it makes it a lot easier to cut. And then you just cut the little hole out. It's not the easiest thing to do, but again, you're really not going to see that. And the reason you sand the edges down is so that if you don't make a very good cut around the chipboard when you have it flipped over, it's so that it just looks cleaner. Now, you can leave it distressed where you don't ink the edges if you want. That's fine. That's totally up to you. You can also, if it has a white center, just rub your sanding block over the top. Oops, sorry. And you can distress the whole thing. Like that. And again, I want to do the edges just because I don't like that look. And then my ribbon, I'll feed it through this way and I'll show you why. Oops. And there you go, there's your other tag. See? Very simple. Now, if you feed the ribbon from the front to the back, you get this piece here in the right here. But if you feed it through the back first, you get this look. So it all just depends on what kind of look you want. But that's it. Two different but very, very easy tags from plain old chipboard. Now you can do anything that's chipboard, really. Flowers, whatever that thing is, belt buckles, these things, just anything. Even stuff that's already has color, it doesn't matter. If you don't like that color, feed it through the Xyron with the color side down, like this, or just put your adhesive on this side, on the color side, and you're good to go. Just do the same process and you are done. Hope that helps.